Black Lawyers Association student chapter in Pretoria has teamed up with the Office of the Public Protector to assist struggling students with food parcels in honor of Nelson Mandela. The Public Protector Office donated about 12,000 rand to assist for the day, and the group says it aims to reach at least 100 students with food parcels. SABC News reporter Sipho Stuurman has more.
Black Lawyers Association student chapter has teamed up with the Office of the Public Protector to assist struggling students with the food parcels. This, of course, in honor of Nelson Mandela Day here in Pretoria. Now let's talk to one of the students that have just received one of these food parcels, just to get a sense of how they are feeling. Thank you very much. If you can just give me your name, what year are you in and what are you studying?
My name is Kovela. I'm doing my third year currently, and then I'm studying at UNISA.
Okay, what are you studying at UNISA?
I'm studying LLB.
Okay, doing LLB. All right, so you've just received a food parcel here. Just talk to us, what does this mean for you? Is it something that you are appreciative of?
I can just say I'm very appreciative because it is a good initiative, by the way, and then like most students like us are struggling. So if we get to be given such things, I think it's a good thing, and it's going to preach out the word out there for the good to be done.
Okay, now just give us a picture the difficulties that students are facing. It's lockdown. There isn't a lot of piece jobs or even working at restaurants because most of them are not yet operating on full capacity. So just talk to us about the struggles that you often face as students.
Well, it's kind of normal, but then difficult again because we can't go to campus. In terms of studying, you have to resort to studying at home, and then which is kind of difficult because you're doing it on your own. There's no one to assist you, and then it is widely known that at UNISA, as students, we work together as a pact. But then when you tend to work alone, there is kind of difficulty, but then it kind of taught us again to work alone more. You can't always depend on someone, but when you have yourself, you have to do it.
All right, let me leave you because your phone is ringing. Somebody really wants to get in touch with you, but thank you very much for talking to us. Well, one of the students have just received a food parcels. Now let's talk to some of the guys that are behind this initiative. If you can just also introduce yourself and talk to us about where this idea came from.
Thank you. My name is Pete Mavaso. I am the events coordinator for Black Lawyers Association student chapter. This sort of initiative came from students who wrote to us, detailing their struggles in terms of how the lockdown has affected them, how they can't get, extra jobs on the side, and how, others couldn't qualify for NAFSA. So we just took it upon ourselves to just come up with this and write to the Public Protector, and then she decided to support us.
All right. Yeah. All right. It seems that all of you are really, your friends are calling you a little bit, but perhaps you can just talk to us about the idea to partner with the Public Protector, and I don't know if you can give us the figure or how she assisted with this initiative.
Okay. So the idea came from how she's always, been available to assist the Black Lawyers Association. She assisted us with so many of our projects, and it was really just so fitting that we write to her with this one. In terms of the packages, we've got tea, we've got some canned. Oh, sorry, let me.
All right. Yeah, sure. You can go ahead.
We've got some canned, canned fish, pilchards, beans, all the essentials, the basics that a student would need. The Public Protector's Office donated about 12,600 rand, and she said that they don't have a budget for CSI projects, but this was from their own pockets, so the executive committee's own pockets.
All right. And what we were wondering about when we were coming here was that, is this just a food parcels for the day? But I can see that this can take a student a few days at least. It's not just about Nelson Mandela Day. But talk to us about the significance of having this initiative on Nelson Mandela Day, just linking Nelson Mandela Day with what you're doing to assist the students here.
This year's Nelson Mandela Day is so important because it comes at a time when a lot of people are struggling. So it's sort of a test on all of us to see what it is that we can do to assist other people, especially in times of need. Today was extra special for each and every one of us. We had to look into Nelson Mandela's quotes, how he gave, or sacrificed his life for all of us. I mean, all those years in prison, you know, that's his life, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it means a lot to us. It really does. That's why I say it comes from a very, very special place today, because we really do need assistance. It has hit a lot of people hard, and students are feeling it the most.
All right, Pete, thank you very much. That's Pete who's organizing this food drive, assisting the students. Now, if you can just look on the other side, if my colleague can pan there, so there are also fresh meals that are being given to the students today. Of course, they also go along with the food parcels that are supposed to assist them. So there you have it. Students are coming together, assisting other struggling students with food parcels and a hot plate of food. This, of course, in honor of Nelson Mandela Day, remembering the icon, the man himself, and all the sacrifices that is made for the democracy of this country. Young people keeping his spirit alive today, coming together to assist one another. And with that, it's back to you in studio.
All right, thank you very much, Sipho there. Well, the coronavirus pandemic has brought with it enormous socio-economic challenges. As it's so often the case, the poor suffer, and this has prompted the Nelson Mandela Foundation to launch an emergency food relief system in Potchefstroom. The system is called Each One Feed One, where vulnerable communities get food via vouchers from identified grocery stores. Mpolepe, the film